How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another News and Updates with Ronin 47R. Today is June 16th, 2015. Took me a couple days to get all this stuff wrapped up, but what I'm showing to you here before we jump into E3 from yesterday's announcement and continue on with other news and updates is I thought you would get a kick out of seeing that I received an invitation to E3 to go up to LA, participate in that, and also there was an after party invitation as well. But due to some family responsibilities, I was unable to go this particular year, but I hope to be invited and able to do that again the next time the opportunity arises. All right, so let's go ahead and get right to it. Let's jump over to the interview with TJ at E3 from World of Tanks.
But for now, back to our next game. The insanely popular MMO World of Tanks is somehow getting bigger. Here to give us an in-depth look at the beta as well as some exclusive news is executive producer, Mr. TJ Wagner, everyone. Yes. Thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate it. So TJ, World of Tanks on the 360, without question, one of the biggest games on that console. How do you hope to replicate that experience on the Xbox One?
By doing more of the same. World of Tanks on Xbox 360 is the most popular free-to-play game on any console right now. On Xbox, we're just trying to make it bigger, take advantage of all the Xbox One specific features, Twitch streaming, replays, all the really great social aspects of Xbox One, and take advantage of the amazing hardware and better graphics, better everything.
Right. Now the thing that you just touched on, you're all about ways to engage with your fellow gamers, and one of the things that you guys are doing that's absolutely incredible is the cross-play between the 360 and the Xbox One. How are you guys actually going to accomplish that?
So the Xbox One is its own game. We built it up from scratch, built every tank, every asset, every map, every sky dome all over again for at 4K resolution. But the game is controlled by the server, so they play on the same server. So we'll play together seamlessly. You can jump from your 360 to your Xbox One back, go to a friend's house, play on the same account. There's no downloading anything. And so they'll all be able to play together. Nice.
And when you approach the architects about designing that, they're like, "Come on, TJ, so many people play this game, man. How are we going to get all these people to play together?"
We're like, you want us to keep them the same version in sync? We released over 50 updates today since our launch a little over a year ago.
Wow.
It's kind of an insane pace, and they're like, you want to do that on 2 different platforms. Like,
it's fine.
But yeah.
Right, and one of the most important, if not the most important aspect in being successful in World of Tanks is your communication with your fellow teammates. How is that communication going to work cross-platforms?
So we partnered with Vivox to implement a server-based voice system so that 360 players can talk seamlessly with Xbox One players, and as a side benefit, since it's server-hosted, even more players can talk at the same time.
Right, and same conversation you have with those guys. Hey, we need you to make sure that all of these people play together. Yeah, no problem. That's going to be easy for us.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the new game. As you said, you've designed a completely new experience for the Xbox One. Are we going to see any new tanks, any sort of kind of solo mode? What can we expect beyond what the fans have already experienced with the 360 version?
Well, there's always new tanks and new maps, but with the launch of Xbox One, which will also be on 360, we're adding a PvE mode for the first time called Proving Grounds.
Okay.
So that people can play offline and try out any tank in their inventory, try fighting against different tanks, different challenge levels, so they can get really comfortable before they go out and battle against 29 other humans.
Beautiful, man. And speaking of great news, you actually have some exclusive news for us here on the show right now, right?
Yep. For the first time ever, we're announcing that you're going to be able to pre-download the game on July 10th. We're going to have an open beta weekend on July 11th and 12th where Xbox Ones and 360 players are going to play together and keep their progress. And then on the 28th of July, we're going to release worldwide on Xbox One.
Wow. Enjoy the onslaught, my friends. Well, thank you so much for being here, TJ. Really appreciate it. Big round of applause for TJ. Congratulations on the success, continued success on the game as well, my friend.
All right, folks, so there you go. You've heard it from TJ, the executive producer from World of Tanks for the Xbox 360 edition straight out of Chicago. Over at E3, he went ahead and announced, just to recap and make sure that you heard that clearly, July 10th is when you're going to be able to download the beta. The beta is going to start on the 11th, 12th, that weekend there. You're going to be able to work with it, and whatever it is that you are earning, apparently, he says, you're going to get to keep. So again, this is the mid-July part there, and then July 28th is when it is full-blown, 100%, public, good to go, released, the polished version. So Xbox One is definitely the time to have that thing ready to rock and roll for that mid-July, and definitely by July 28th. All right, and let's go ahead and turn our attention here to the World of Tanks Xbox 360 Edition website. We have some things to get caught up on. As I'm beginning to scroll through here and get you ready for that, I just wanted to quickly mention there were some things that did stand out for me when it came to the E3 announcement on Monday. And that would be just, there's a game called Recore that you may be interested in checking out. There's a lot of great stuff, obviously, that was shared, but that's just something that kind of popped out to me. Maybe something I may be pursuing in the future. We don't know yet. The other thing, too, to take a quick look at is there is a Xbox One wireless Elite controller, which is of great interest to me. It does have customization of not only the controls themselves, but apparently they showed us that you can remove the knobs and buttons and reconfigure it so that it's really going to match what it is that you want. Last but not least, you might want to take a look at some independent developers there. There's a game called Cuphead that looked pretty fun and cool, kind of a 1936, 1938 cartoonesque looking game, but looks like a lot of fun that I'm curious about. And then, of course, Fallout 4, so we'll see how that turns out. There's a lot of other great things, but these are just some things that just stood out for me. Okay, enough of that. Jumping to the meat and potatoes, the World of Tanks Xbox 360 Edition website. Let's go ahead and get caught up here. Looking at the news, I've clicked there, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and verify that I am not missing anything. Okay, so we do have the June 16th posting there. June 16th, June 16th, June 15th, June 14th, and when we last met, it was the community recap number 21. So the good news is I know where I am. American Pie. June 14th. This posting came up. It was from June 15th through June 19th, and they are basically sharing some things such as the American Engineering bonus operation, some rewards of a garage slot, 1 day of premium, and it does apply to the American vehicles, American tanks, tiers 3 through 10. You can only do that once per account. There are some chained operations, which you can read up on with some very nice rewards as usual. Taking a look below at the premium store, you can see there's a 46% discount on the 3 days of premium, and there is a 47% discount on the supply drop if you're into those consumables. And then this is something I haven't seen for a long time. It's the low tier premium bundle. When they group a bunch of tanks together, haven't seen that for quite some time. So according to this, it is a 36% discount if you are interested. They do have a mid-tier premium bundle as well, another 37% discount, and that is it for that particular posting. Going up here to the alpha test tournament, June 15th, they posted this. Very cool. I would have to look at the details much closer, but basically, long story short, I would strongly suggest you getting involved with this. I would like to get involved with it myself, but again, time, is just not on my side with what is going on in my life. But I promise it will get all straightened out, and I will be good to go. One step backwards and many steps forward. But look at this prize, grand prize, premium tank of your choice, 5,000 gold and 1 week of premium time. Hello, that is very, very good. So basically, you can get involved with a tournament, get a crew together, a group of players, and you can compete. Very cool. Jumping back here away from the alpha test tournament, and the next thing here is the June 16th. It says World of Tanks on Xbox, 1 key dates. World of Tanks on Xbox, 1 key dates. All right, so there's a trailer to be looked at. I won't play that for you because I don't want to waste your time there. Not that it'd be a waste, but I'm sure your time is valuable. But you got the July 10th, the July 11th through 12th, the July 28th, the things that I've already pointed out before. One of the cool things that was popping out that TJ explained was the PvE mode, which basically means that you have a chance to further hone your skills as an individual before, going up against, 29 other players or playing with 29 other players, although technically you would be battling against 15 other players. So World of Tanks Xbox One Sneak Peek 2. So there are some pictures to take a look at. I mean, it just looks magnificent. I will not lie. I am absolutely salivating over this. I hope everything goes off without a hitch. And I look forward to hearing what you have to say as far as to what you would like to be seeing coming out on this channel. All right, let's go ahead and back out of this. And the last thing here, or not last thing, but the next thing here on this row is the player appreciation. And you can see here that, they just want to take a moment to thank us. So very, very many good. You can see, you can read for yourself here. Keep your eyes peeled for chances to win, and they just do a lot of things. World of Tanks. I don't know about your experience, but my experience, as far as a quote, big company, You know, they sure do a great job of working with us little guys. Anyways, last thing to discuss is the update 1.11 is here. That was posted today, June 16th. You absolutely have to update your Xbox there with this latest update. I can't go into all of it, obviously, because there's too much to read to you. But, you know, the things that jumped out at me was voice chat now available in team training lobbies. Another thing that jumped out is when you have that repair issue and you hit repair, remember when you'd have 2 things damaged or more, it would always repair your tracks, and that's not what you wanted to repair. Now it's going to force you, if there are 2 or more things that are damaged, it's going to force you to choose manually what it is that you want to repair. That's awesome. So Cosmic Carry, you won't have to be upset that last time when you had your, I think it was the Death Star. So anyways, been there, feel the pain as well with you. But there's some other things here. You can take a look at it, but you know, some little tweaks and fixes, sound effects, little things like that. Again, the big things to me though were the, you know, the fixing of the repair kit and, you know, sort of some cosmetics and some things like that that are nice. All right, so jumping away from that, you can now see that we have caught up with all of those. Folks, I'm going to go ahead and wind this down with you and get back to work. But like I said, please continue communicating with me, letting me know what it is that you're looking for and what you would like from the channel. There is so much going on. I could barely keep up with all this stuff. And then real life is just getting crazy in a positive way. Can't really release all the details on that, but I will when it is all done. But it's just been nuts. All right, guys, I'll be catching you later. Let me go ahead and wind this thing down. Now, where did my crew go off to? Oh, I see. There they are. Okay, girls, tell them who they are if they're receiving this transmission.
You are one of the 47 Ronin. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.